age, and then it went on and through all the other ages, but we made something like steel. So we all know what steel is. That's steel. And where is it? If I don't know anything.
It's here.
Oh yeah, sure it is. And we made other steel. And this is what we'll use, or we could use, to light the fire. So it's just ordinary steel. You can use an old file. This one itself was made out of an old file, but a blacksmith made this one. And give me a bit of flint.
It's a blacksmith.
A bit of flint, and this is how they used to light the fire. So if I stand back by here, so you would strike the steel along the sharp edge of the flint, and it's that sharp that it cuts bits of the steel, but when it cuts it, it makes it so hot that it creates a spark. And I'm going to try now, if I can. So if you watch how I'm doing it, this is quite hard, mind. It's not an easy thing to do.
Whoa! $10. $1
And
fire.
that would be how they used to light fires. But it's problematic. Now if you all have a look at some of this stuff, if you pass that along, be careful with it though, because these are the only two pieces I've got. If you pass that way, see if you can identify it first.
Cold. That's charcoal. It's burnt wood, isn't it? It's wood that's been on fire. Charcoal.
Do you think it's charcoal?
No.
Wood.
Pass it along, let everybody have a look. Does everybody have a look on that side?
Wood that's already been burnt.
See? Isn't that spark very hot?
No, it's not, no. Do you want to have a look at that as well?
Yeah. It's kind of hot.
Oh yes.
Minecraft is life. Minecraft is life. And I mean that
Anybody else got flint?
charcoal.
I don't have flint.
Pass it along, make sure everyone's seen it. Has everybody seen it that wants to see it? This, guys, is something called King Alfred's cake.
What? Cake. It's not cake.
Look inside. It's called King Alfred's cake.
Was it cake?
And it is, in fact, a fungus. Yeah.
What is that?
It's a fungus that it grows
See, what's
on
that?
ash trees, right? But it is absolutely fantastic
See,
for
what is it?
lighting fires.
What's that?
It's called King Alfred's cake. It's a fungus, it is, that lives on dead trees.
Hey, so what's that? He with a double.
I'll tell you after. Anyway, let's move on.
Oh, isn't that like mushroom looking thing?
Yeah, it's like a mushroom. So that's a useful ingredient, and you might come across that. It's like a little hard round lump that's on the side of ash trees. We haven't got many ash trees left in the woods at the moment because they all got hit by a disease and they all had to be taken down. It might be some ash in there, so you may have some Alfred's cake.
See if you come here, there's a big lump of it. It looks like
Oh, do you know what? That looks like it.
Oh, I'm sorry, Bob.
Did I just? I was the one who noticed that.
Well, I think so.
Monkey.
This is the science behind the fire. Have any of you ever heard of the fire triangle? You have. I think I did it with you, didn't I? Do you want to explain what the fire triangle is?
Fire triangle is like how fire lives. Like you can't have it without fire.
Exactly. If you take the fire triangle apart, even just one section of it, your fire will go out. You won't have a fire. So the fire triangle has three sides. One at the bottom, like so. I'm sure it's something to mark here, haven't we? So one side is oxygen, right? One side is fuel, and the other side is ignition. You need these three things to make a fire. If one of these three things are missing, doesn't matter which one, you won't have a fire. It won't light. Alright? Which is good, because if you want to extinguish a fire, you've only got to take one of these three things away. Okay? So, what's a fire triangle? Anybody? Oxygen. Fuel. Ignition. Exactly. So without one of these three things, your fire won't light. Okay? So oxygen feeds, your fire needs oxygen to breathe. Okay? It needs food to eat, which is your fuel, and it needs a heat source to get started. And there's your three sides of your triangle. Right, so today what we're going to be doing, we're going to be building like fires with a flint and steel.
I love flint and steel.
Girls.
So,
Oh, I love those.
yeah, some of you might have done Yeah, you might have done this before.
On a piece of like
We done it in forest school. The teachers. Remember
So-
when me and Sydney?
I am going
Me
to
and Sydney
demonstrate
done
this
it.
for you now, and this is how I want you to light your fire.
we did it before when we went on a trip.
Yeah, to the farm.
Yeah. We did it. Oh yeah.
Is it like
That is the farm.
Yeah.
forgot the name of that farm.
We went to Folly Farm. It wasn't Folly Farm.
Each one of you guys are going to have
It was
Come on.
and we got
a small piece of cotton.
So can I do it? So we done this in forest school.
See, I don't have to do this.
Right, so first thing you need to look at is somewhere safe to light your fire. Why are we looking for somewhere safe to light a fire?
Because you could like just
Let me do it on my way.
because it's not a forest.
It could start a forest fire. I don't know if any of you can remember last year, there was particularly lots on the news about fires being in forests. This is why you've got to be so careful. Can anybody give me any examples of what sort of dangers producing a fire could mean? Killing animals, yes, exactly. Hurting yourself or someone else you love or someone else.
Burning our school down.
Burning the school down.
Whoa.
Oh, deforestation, that's the biggest one. You've got to remember though guys, right, if all these forest fires that we hear of, they're destroying habitats. And not only destroying habitats, but they're destroying the Earth's lungs. Because obviously we need trees to breathe. Without trees, we're all gone. If we took all the trees out of the planet, we'd all be gone
So
with them.
the smoke that comes off of fires sometimes can be deadly to humans.
Can, yes.
It stops people from breathing.
So, there's a few different things that we want to look at to make sure that if you're outside of school and you want to light a fire, that there's somewhere safe to light the fire. So I'm going to tell you a few pointers, right?
So be careful, there's a spider in it.
So the biggest thing you want to look out for is wind.
Like this.
Yeah. You don't want big gusts of wind. Why do you want big gusts of wind, so?
There is no wind.
That's Sophie I asked.
Yeah, I don't think
It'll blow the fire from here to over there. Who's talking over here, guys? Listen up a minute now. Right, so we've got to be mindful of wind, all right? Because if you'll see a fire and you'll have red embers coming up off the fire, as soon as the wind blows, the wind will take them embers and they'll drop them down and say a field of straw or a field of grass. That grass will light up, then the whole field will light up, then the woods will light up, houses. It could be devastating.
Then roads, cars.
Right, so wind is
Then
one
me.
thing that you have to watch. What about anything else, guys? Can you think of anything else that you need to watch before to make sure it's safe?
Make sure no
Anything like this. What about other things we can do to make sure our fire is safe?
wood.
22 of 8 bell.
No, put rocks around it.
Yes. Very good. So you
take
put
it
rocks
out.
around it, and that stops it from being able to spread.
Or you can
All
dig
right.
a hole in the ground and put
Dig
it
a hole
there.
in the ground is another good one.
So James is here.
Ah, cool.
What time do you call this, James?
Why is it always this late?
So there's another reason then. So you could dig a hole. You could use rocks. I'll tell you something else you could use is big logs. Although big logs catch fire, it takes an awful long time for a big log to catch fire. So you could put logs in a square and then have your fire in the middle of the logs. The benefits of having logs or rocks around your fire, oh nice one Lisa, is that it stops the wind from going in there, doesn't it? So it stops the wind from being able to blow it out. Alright, so that's another good reason.
Careful not to light your trousers on fire.
I should be fine. So we've got a hole, we've got rocks, we've got logs, we've got... No, that's it, isn't it? Anybody else? Right, that's enough. Put it back. Any other things that we'd have to watch out for?
Trees.
What? There's a reason why I chose this spot. Look above us, there's no trees, there's no overhanging canopy.
Dry grass.
So the heat rises, so heat goes up. So you've got to make sure there's nothing overhanging you, especially pine trees.
Oh yeah.
Why do you think especially pine trees?
Because pine trees can catch on fire really easily.
Why?
Because
Because they have
because
Let her finish.
pretty stuff break easy.
because when the little things go up into the sky, it goes onto the pine tree and it'll catch on fire because of the leaves on it, I think.
It is, yeah, but there's something specific about those leaves that makes it such.
Oh, the spikes.
It's-
Dry leaves.
No, it's not the dry leaves.
The sap,
There's sap on
comes
it.
off the trees
Yes.
onto the leaves.
So the sap out of pine trees is very flammable. Very flammable. But you can use it for all sorts of other things as well. You can do something called tapping, which means that you put a hole in a tree and the sap runs out, and you can make glue out of it. You can make tinder out of it that you can carry from one place to another to light fires. Alright, really useful. But it is covered in sap. Now we've discussed what's up there. What about what's down there?
No, I know. Grass, dry grass can burn.
Concrete.
We're on about pine trees. Roots. Roots are the same. So roots have the same sap in them that the actual trees got. So I know somebody, in fact, I know someone who lit a fire in a pine wood. This fire, he'd finished his fire. He put all dirt on top of it like you're supposed to. And he thought that fire was out. That fire cooked for 3 days underneath that mud, using the roots of the pine trees. Fire up there.
Oh, yeah.
And underneath is something called peat. And this peat literally stayed burning for a year and a half. For a year and a half there was a fire up there they couldn't put out because the peat was just on fire under the ground. You would just have small bits of smoke coming out the ground every year and there, really randomly. And you would, in the night times, because obviously there was no street lights up there, in the night time you could see flames coming out the floor for no reason. Where the peat literally spent, it was lit for years underneath the ground. Years.
Who found it then?
Well, we all knew it was there. We knew not to go up there, but it was a case of there's no way of putting it out because you could never tell where it was. So you just have to let all the peat burn out.
Is it gone now?
Like Pete found it. That's why it's called Pete.
It probably took like years and years.
Well, it did. It took years and years. Perhaps it's something worth googling, guys. If you're interested, you can Google
I'm
it.
gonna search it on
Do you spell it like the normal way?
I'm not allowed Google access.
How do you spell peat? P-E-A-T, is it? Not like Pete as in Peter, like Pete as in P-E-A-T. So you've got to be mindful, guys, about what's under the ground as much as what's over the ground. Right, demonstration time.
So me and Sydney done this in the forest. I did that.
Right, are we all watching?
So I haven't got my
If you want to know, you're going to be spending forever trying to light this up. If you're not watching.
So I know how to do it.
Olivia, you need to watch.
Only because you're going to waste yourselves loads of time. Literally. So I want you on one knee down, one knee up. The reason I want you on one knee down and one knee up is because
It's easier to get back
that's it. If I'm on 2 knees, I've got to get on one knee and then get up and then move away from the fire. If I'm on one knee, I can get up and move away fast. Right, so I want you on one knee.
Where's the cotton?
If it's possible, I know you're probably not all right-handed here, but you're better off holding it this way around.
I am.
Because if you feel on here, this one in particular has got like a ruler on one side. But if you run your nail down it, you can feel an edge on there, and you need to be dragging that edge along the bar to create your spark. Okay.
Fireworks!
So first thing I want you to do is find yourself somewhere safe
coming towards the
to light your fire. Right, so I'm in the fire pit and I'm doing a demonstration, so I'm going to use the fire pit. Right, so that's fairly safe. Now I want you to spread your cotton out.
Do you want us to do it in the fire?
Oh, I
No, well you can if you want, it depends where you are.
I'm going to sit down.
Okay, then you're gonna. There's a couple of different methods you can use. So you can either use the striker running it down the bar like so, or you can hold the striker still and pull the bar up from it.
Oh, that's nice.
The benefits of this is when you're going like this, you tend to hit your cotton with the striker, whereas if you're doing it like this, you're not hitting the cotton with your striker. And every scrape, although it doesn't light, this is a magnesium base, this is, so bits of magnesium fall from there and onto your cotton, Now if it stays still, that magnesium, you'll see it. In fact, I'll give you a demonstration of that as well. If I rub some of this off.
Oh yeah.
See it coming off there? Now when I light this, you'll see it going psh, 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 and it'll pop. I don't like red ants anyway. So this is how we've done. I'm probably going to do this first time. I'm going to say to you guys though, it will take you a while.
What if we do it first time?
Oh great.
I will pull myself.
You ready?
He's burning the ant.
See it all going like?
I used to like.
I want you to stay with your fire then until it goes out.
Coca-Cola
Which
cotton
won't take very
candy.
long.
It's Coca-Cola cotton candy.
Oh! Boom, Layla.
Really,
Wow, Layla!
Keep going now. Oh, well done, Layla.
Whoa!
Lost it.
But that was
Point
good,
it towards
Layla.
Layla. Point the
Olivia,
bit that you're dragging towards.
Go a bit nearer, Lil. So that the spark catches the
Layla, pull it on the...
cotton.
Layla, do what Mr. Manning did. Get a little bit of that black stuff on it.
Really, Liv?
Oh,
That's it, Layla. You nearly had it.
Go on, Layla. Just do it. Don't worry about anything else.
Oh, Layla.
Layla!
That's so close. Like fused onto me.
Layla, on your knee properly.
I am on my knee.
It's not as easy as Sue made it look. Oh, really, Layla? Went the other side of it.
Whoa,
Oh, Layla.
I want fire. Give me the fire.
Yes!
Olivia, can I have yours?
Good job!
Well done, Liv.
Well
Yeah. Good job.
Yours, please.
Well done, Dad.
it.
Ready, Mace?
I moved it.
That's so much. It's even burning. Johnny. Bark. Light.
Right.
Do you want to try? Yay! Is that still on fire? I'm gonna leave it.
That's right.
Oh, what a bug of rainbow! And when I need it, I can count on you. Like 4, 2, 10, I'll be there. And when I need it, I can count on you. Like 4, 3, 10. 'Cause that's what friends are supposed to do. Oh yeah.
It's a true story.
Hide and seek.
It was based in Australia. As some of you know, some of you haven't heard it though, so I'll just give you the quick version of it. So Cwmffrwdoer, it originated in Australia. It's an emergency call. It's kind of like the old-fashioned 999. So if you had any trouble and you were in the woods and you needed help, you shouted Cwmffrwdoer. And you did it in a low pitch first, so the coo was in the low pitch. So it goes coo. And then the wee bit is high pitch.
You do it, you do it. Do it
If you listen, you'll hear the echo.
Oh yeah.
Do it again, do it again.
So the reason it works is the first coo, right, it'll do close range. And then the wee bit which is the bit that echoes, does distance.
Me.
So again. Right, now careful because there's some branches in your face, okay? So use your arm.
So do you want me to sweep that way?
Feel your way around. And when you get... No, you can't move, guys. You're breaking the rules. You are moving. Careful now. Duck, duck down. Duck down. Show Cooey. Right, Tiana, stop there. Now, duck down
I'm
again.
tangled
Duck
in
down.
brambles.
Oh. Well done.
Good job. Can I play the thing now?
Not yet.
Okay, finish this.
You're alright.
Yeah?
Just little twigs on the floor. That way, bit, that way, bit.
Guys, I'm working with you guys. Yeah, you good? You good?
I would, if I was, I'd give a call now.
Cool. Be careful, there's a lot for you. Okay, good.
Another call.
Yeah, there's a lot down here.
If you move the gate.
I didn't see that.
Right, have a stop, have a stop. Everyone stop moving. Yeah, I want you to take one. Let me mix them up, let me mix them up, let me mix them up.
Might have put Merry Christmas on it. I put Merry Christmas on it.
I literally just put my name.
I said I love you, Merry Christmas on mine. Just whoever it gave it to.
I just put my name. Imagine I get my own.
No, you didn't have to. It's like an anonymous thingy.
Chase, let me see yours.
No, not that one. Go on.
Tell them. Mr. Brown said he got his own word.
It's alright.
What is this, bro? It just says A. Shut.
Oh, by the way, if anyone got mine with a name, do not read my name.
Who got Merry Christmas?
Wait, what do we have to write on it?
Put their name on it.
Me.
Who was it?
What name is on there? Mine.
I'm not going to read out of it.
Yes, this one.
I got
Sophie, let me see yours.
Right, anyway.
I'm recording.
Bro! I got Merry Christmas!
Sorry, that's what I do there, mission.
Have a Merry Christmas on there!
Guys, I hope you all enjoyed the day.
I did.
Yeah? So this is the part that we all sort of chillax and just laugh at everybody's happy or meaningless, sometimes crazy,
Can we say more?
outrageous,
Miss Manning, can we read what they
awesome
said?
notes.
Can we read what they said? Everyone
Yes.
said?
So,
James,
I got my own.
right, guys, I do want you to show each other a bit of respect, right, and listen to the person who's speaking, so that we all get to hear
This is Happy Live.
what's being said. All right, so I only want to hear the person who's reading out.
What did you get? Hi.
All right, so please be respectful and just be quiet for 5 minutes. That's all I'm asking. 5 minutes of quiet while you read out the box of awesome. Is that all right? Right then, you can start. Right, quiet now then, guys. Starts now. What's it say? How's it go? Sounds like somebody hurt their toe. Right, that's it, quiet. Next one. It was fun. Good positive one, isn't it?
I like fire.
I like fire too.
I like the fire. I got my own one. I like the fire, and I was happy about when I actually got the chance. When I
Lighting the fires, guys, it wasn't as easy as you first thought, was it? So, it is quite tricky to do. Sophie,
It was stressful.
stressful. Some things are stressful, especially when you're trying to light a fire and it ain't happening. So yeah, that's true. Story, bro.
Dead. Mine says happy live. Happy live. Yeah, that was Olivia's.
Hi.
Hi.
Oh, go on, you do yours.
Oh my god.
I love Coo game.
It's pretty cool, my Cooey.
Kiwi.
I love you, just kidding. Merry Christmas.
Hey, my mama
Just Thea. Nothing else, just Thea.
Mix and Mazen.
What does it say? Mix the Mazen. Let's have a look.
You're still under the bed, right?
Oh,
He just buried me.
mix.
I rise from the dead. Non-existent.
Leila Barton.
Olivia, I'm gonna bury you.
What did you make me? Mixed emotions. Mixed emotions. That's a good one.
Yeah, I think your favourite place. School.
Jacob.
It's like,
Lick it.
one.
What the hell is that? What colour is it?
Oh, this one makes me feel nice. I am amazing and happy. I love that.
There's time to get Thea from the garden.
Where's mine? Mine haven't been said. Wally.
Where's
Mine haven't
Wally?
been said. Mine haven't been said, Mr. Manic.
Where is it then?
Thea, I lost you and I found you. Banging. Wait, I'm creating a patch. Can I have you guys this?
I wrote 3.
Alright then, guys. Oh, look at that. The sun's out.
Wow, great.
Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it?
What do we do now? We leave this.
Right, just put them in the fire.
My arm's flying.
Chuck them in the fire, everybody. Clock out time to go. Alright, guys.
I love you, just kidding. Thanks.
For another good session. Hope you enjoyed that.
No, you didn't talk with the check.
Time to go now.
It feels like after school club.